Hello Ninja, back with another video, and today we're doing What If Deku Had a Minecraft Quirk Part 2, and yeah, this is the second day I'm doing this. I'm too hype at this point. Now where should we start? I guess we should start at keep subscribing and showing me to your different friends to see if they like anime and to get me more subscribers so that I can get to 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers. And also, I took the 300 mark away. We're just gonna try to go straight for 500, and if we get there before maybe before the end of summer, then before the end of summer. If we get there before the end of summer, I will do 2 instead of 1 hour special. So without further ado, let's get into the video and help me get to my 500 and 1,000 subscribers. And I know I'm already reaching for 1,000, but I really need 1,000. Don't know why, I want 1,000 subscribers. And like I said before, let's get into the video. It's Little Ninja time. We start where Izuku won the match against Bakugo with One For All, with Izuku using his Minecraft abilities to take Bakugo down relatively easily. And finally, he is basically the winner. He would talk about how he could have won he could have lost many times if he hadn't used his quirk to the fullest, which of course he was just lying to make everybody just feel better, because he knows how powerful his quirk really is. Not to mention he has a secret weapon that he still hasn't used yet. You guys know what I'm talking about, creative mode. So yeah, Izuku would then walk off and they would get a break, making it easier for Izuku to train by himself until Katsuki would ask him to train with him, and Katsuki needs a way to use One For All more. Katsuki at this point would be able to use about would be able to use about 15% of One For All at this point, not really being able to go anywhere after that, and usually he needs a lot of concentration to even use 15%. He would only usually go 10% or even just 5%. And he would only be using it inside of his fingers or his whole arm. Izuku would try to tell him use 15% by holding it and to basically hold it around his whole body, like basically leaving on a microwave. This would gain Bakugo full cowling, but I feel like Bakugo would call it something else until Izuku would tell him to call it full cowling. And Bakugo would take this to heart since Izuku is the one that came up with the mode, and Izuku would basically, Bakugo would basically keep this to heart and would thank Izuku like a lot. And while doing that, he would think, what if he kept his explosions on with the One For All? Then One For All's markings start to show up again around his whole body, but this time explosions start to line the markings, and then the markings will stay there with the explosions in full cowling. And then I say he would call this form Explosion King. And he's basically a lot stronger with this. Combining both of the quirks would basically help him a lot. And this is when his quirk would evolve, being able to use his quirk in all forms of his body. And not only that, his tears are basically nitroglycerin as well. But he can choose to ignite them if he wanted to, or have a fire to ignite them. So basically, don't make Bakugo cry or you go explodey. So yeah. Okay, now Izuku would go back to training by himself, and Bakugo would ask, what is Izuku working on? Izuku would just say he's trying to find more things, trying to find more items, trying to basically look for different not Pokemon, that's a different what if. trying to find more materials, more things inside of this Minecraft world that he doesn't really know how to work that much. Him looking around, not really seeing anything until he would find an iron golem. He would figure out how to make the iron golem by breaking it, and he would instantly start farming iron inside of the full game mode, which he would finish mining all that extra iron, and he would proceed to show Akatsuki the extra iron that he got. Also, Izuku would find out there are transformation potions now. Also, he would see a new thing unlocked. He would see a diamond and ice shard blade. He would make the diamond ice shard blade, and it would be way more powerful than the ice shard blade. Well, it would be more powerful than the nether and the ice shard and the diamond. Like, basically, yeah. Izuku would use this, but the only problem is it basically takes a while to make, and it costs lots of materials to make, especially since he only made one, and the durability, I'm not gonna make it. No, never mind. It has about the same amount of durability as diamonds still, even though the ice blade has more attack than the diamonds, but it has like a lot less durability. But since it combined, it gave it more durability, meaning it has as much durability as diamonds. Izuku would look at his thing, then he would see the flaming blade. He would see that he can create it out of coal, and he would need a different type of crafting table for this. And yes, I'm giving him different types of crafting tables so that he can make this. So he would need a stick, 3 coal, and iron, and I forgot what it was. Flint and steel. Yeah, flint and steel. He would need the 5x5. Or actually, maybe the 5x5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the 5x5. He would look at the crafting table recipes, and he would see the 4x4 and then the 5x5. Seeing what he could make, he would make the 4x4 first and then make the 5x5, making the flame sword, with the flame sword being a lot bigger than what it is, with the flame sword having flame summon on it. Another enchantment that he found that couldn't really be put on anything but the flame sword. The flame summon basically allows it to have fire powers. It can shoot fire instead of just putting people on fire like the flame enchantment inside the actual Minecraft game. With this, Izuku actually finds the ice enchantment and would show Bakugo it before putting it on the diamond ice blade. This can be put on the ice blade or the diamond ice blade, but he would decide to just put it on the diamond ice blade since that other blade is probably going to break pretty soon as well. Also, he can't get any of the modded items when in creative. He can only get the original items. But if he gets the original items, he keeps them when he's not in creative. Actually, no, the items that he had was in creative. Once he transforms back into not creative, those items that he gets from creative will disappear. So I'm trying not to make him too broken. So yeah, we focused on the last bit of time before Izuku and Bakugo go back to school, and wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's about time when they went to the camp, which is what Aizawa would say, and he would drive a bus to the camp, getting everyone there, and Izuku and Bakugo would be all out on the side of the mountain with Aizawa punting everyone out into the forest, with Mineta trying to go pee until he would see the monster. And then, of course, the classic thing happens inside of My Hero Academia that I'm pretty sure all of you can piece together well. Izuku would just get tired of this instantly and would turn into creative mode. He would start spamming iron golems into the world, and he would tell them to attack all the monsters, making a clear path for everyone to walk through, with them actually getting there a lot faster than usual, well, in canon. Izuku would start showing off his cooking skills, and everyone would be surprised that Izuku's good at cooking. Katsuki would then show off his cooking skills, and then they would just be like it's not that big a surprise that we're this good at cooking. We've practiced on many things, not just our quirks. And with everyone just being surprised that they are this good at cooking. Now, Izuku would be finished, and Bakugo would be finished. Everyone would try the dish, and instead of going to Izuku's dish, they would go straight back to Bakugo's, because Izuku's dish basically made them throw up. Really, Izuku's not that good of a cook. So, yeah. Izuku only tried to do that because Bakugo was good at cooking. So, yeah. Now, they all would train, because I'm skipping the hot springs part, because that's really just a gag for My Hero Academia. So, yeah. Izuku, everyone would train on their quirks, with Aizawa taking Izuku aside, trying to help him trying to make sure that Aizawa can understand the quirk more. So, with Aizawa having to look up everything about Minecraft, then he would start thinking, what if you could download more mods? And Izuku would instantly think this, and he would not know what to do, because if he can download Minecraft mods, what other mods could he download? And no, he will not be able to download anything but Minecraft. Aizawa would instantly think and would make starts working on a basically their world type of mod that gives them quirks, basically. Izuku would download the mod into himself, with Minecraft basically showing itself, and then a bright blinding light would show, and Izuku would gain a different quirk. Well, not a different quirk. He would see that he would go in creative, see all the quirks that he can choose from, and he would think, why not all? And he would download all the quirks that Izuku thought of. He would actually download 5 main ones, and since this is a game, he will only be able to use 5 moves of the different quirks. One will be just a spamming move, one will be a special move, third one will be basically a big attack, and fourth will be a mode, fifth will be awakening. So, yeah. Also, some of them have travel modes, meaning like he can either fly or do something cool with them, with travel modes. He would think this, he actually can find quirks inside of the Minecraft actual game, with certain mobs dropping them. And he would instantly look in the game and would see a Katsuki, Bakugo, or a Chaka or Raka, and everything else. He would slash all of them and would gain an electric quirk, an anti-gravity quirk, and basically a Bakugo's quirk. With Aizawa not knowing about One For All, no, he will not be able to gain One For All from the Bakugo guy, because Aizawa does not know about One For All, and Aizawa created the game. So, yeah. Izuku would see their quirks, saying that these items the powers can only be used for 30 minutes. Because Aizawa did not want to give Izuku too much of their power. Also, each ability has a cooldown except for the spamming ability. So, yeah. Izuku would look at all their abilities and would think he should save these since he only has one of each. And since those mobs are rare spawn and only spawn in a sacred place, which is basically a place that Izuku Izuku basically has to find them inside of a certain place and can only find them in that place. Basically, Aizawa made a whole place for them that is basically a UA building that he can find. Also, Aizawa would also add missions to the mod so that he has to do every day, because he knows that if he doesn't start a training regiment, Izuku's gonna start getting basically, what's the word? Lazy. Yeah. Izuku would look around and would be thinking his training is done, and Aizawa said, how'd it work? And Izuku would say, it worked great. And Aizawa would be proud of himself, starting to think that he should make updates of the mod so that he can have different types of quirks to use every day. And Izuku would be thinking of this, and he would think, what if he had, and then Aizawa would say, I said another time. And then Aizawa would walk away with everyone else just training behind Izuku, with Izuku deciding to start getting on those missions, which would also reward him with level ups for the quirks that will allow him to basically use them for more time. Not use them for more time. That time limit stays 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes. Now let me think. It allows him to unlock quirks easily. He gets items from the missions, basically. So, yeah. Aizawa, actually, I'm gonna give the job to, actually no, because then Izuku's gonna make it too OP. Aizawa will be doing the updates, and he will be giving them to Izuku, and it would actually be a thing that they can do on, he would actually upload it for an actual game and give all the profits to Izuku. Well, an actual mod that you have to pay for. Because why not? Woo! People gotta get paid. And I'm almost done with the video. Whew. Izuku would decide to do... I forgot. Izuku would stop training, and then we fast forward to 3 weeks. 3 weeks later, with the villain attack of this place happening. Izuku getting pulled away to find Koda. Yes, all the things that happened with Koda happened according to canon, meaning Koda doesn't really like heroes. So, yeah. Izuku would rush to Koda in the mountains and would instantly see I forgot who he's called. The muscular, yeah. Izuku would instantly pull out 3 power potions, and yes, they can multiply him different levels. He would pull out 5 times power potions, and he would splash them on the ground, making him more stronger. And he would pull out a transformation potion and would drink it up, becoming an iron golem, stacking more defense and more attack, but making him slow in the process. Izuku would start to run towards Muscular, and they would start having a battle. If Izuku starts to throw attacks with Muscular just dodging, since Izuku is being slow right now, Izuku would grab another potion and would turn himself back into his regular form, with Izuku starting throwing punches that actually hit Muscular but don't damage him that much, since his quirk is such a powerful quirk. Izuku would just back away and would look through his potions, seeing that he doesn't have that much left. He only has 3 more times potions, and the other 3 times potions have run out, and these ones aren't even times 5. There's one that's a times 3 and one that's a times 2. Seeing this, he would have to lower the Muscular's health first. Seeing that he has poison potions, he would start throwing poison potions at Muscular, with Muscular knowing that these things are supposed to attack him, since the other ones that helped would be the ones that he would only use for himself, with Muscular putting 2 and 2 together. Izuku would know this and would instantly stop throwing poison potions because he doesn't want to waste all of them. He doesn't want to go creative because that would be stupid. He would start spamming iron golems and would instantly lose all his iron blocks and all of his pumpkins, with him getting his ice blade and his fire blade, starting to try and throw fire and ice at Muscular. Also, I'm scrapping that mod because I'm already giving him this. He will have Cork mods. And that will be it for now. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you can get me more subscribers, because we need to get the 500 subscribers before the end of summer, and I gave us a longer time to do that. So please, can we get to 500 subscribers? And without further ado, that will be the end of this video. Bye.